Think of someone real, someone close to your thoughts lately. Not a fantasy, someone you've spoken to, seen, maybe even smiled at in passing. Just someone who's been on your mind. If you'd like, you can hold that person in your awareness now, not by force, just by letting your mind drift toward them, as easily as recalling a song that's been playing softly all day. This is your time, your space, and whatever feelings come up, curiosity, warmth, neutrality, there's no right or wrong way to experience this. You might find it relaxing, perhaps even comforting, to focus on one clear image before sleep takes you. This session is designed to help you do just that. Gently, safely, without pressure. No need to believe in anything dramatic. Just listen, breathe, and let the suggestions settle in like leaves on still water. You're in control, always. And if at any point you'd rather stop, you can simply open your eyes. But if you'd like to continue, whenever you're ready, let your body sink a little deeper into stillness. Let your breath slow, and with each exhale, feel a little more ready, a little more open, to simply imagine. Headphones may help, so you can hear every word, every pause, as softly as a thought. And if this resonates with you, if it feels like something worth returning to, you might want to share it. Like, subscribe, so others who are quietly wishing for connection before sleep can find their way here too. Now, let's begin. Find yourself noticing the feeling of your bed beneath you. The support, the warmth. Let your head rest gently on your pillow. Allow the weight to release, to just be held. Let your shoulders drift downward, not forcing them, but simply allowing them to settle. Releasing any tension you didn't realize you were carrying throughout the evening. Perhaps the room around you feels slightly dimmed, softer around the edges, as if preparing for the transition, for the slow unwinding of your day. You are safe. You're comfortable, surrounded by the quiet calm of the approaching night. You don't need to do anything. Everything is already prepared. Everything is already enough. Simply allow your breath to be exactly as it is, noticing the gentle rise and fall of your chest, or the soft expansion and contraction of your abdomen. And there's a particular comfort sometimes in evening quiet, a gentleness, a sanctuary that allows your energy to rest, replenish, a softness between the edges of effort and the deep space of repose. Notice what feels supportive around you. Perhaps the texture of the bedding, or maybe soft clothing. Just finding small ways for comfort to exist simply because they're there. With each inhale, just notice the air filling your lungs, cooling and refreshing. And with each exhale, let go of any lingering tension, any stray thoughts, simply releasing them into the quiet darkness of the room. By each breath is an invitation to slow, to deepen, to surrender just a little more to the comfort around you. Allow the rhythm of your breath to become slower, heavier, more deliberate. It's a natural process, a gentle ebb and flow, an internal tide that carries you towards relaxation. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in a sense of peace, of contentment. And as you breathe out, allow any stress, any worry, to simply melt away, dissolving like mist in the morning sun. You don't need to judge these thoughts, but rather observe how they move. They are simply waves passing by. You might notice a gentle heaviness beginning to settle over your limbs, a feeling of looseness, of release. Allow the muscles in your face to soften, your jaw to unclench, your forehead to smooth. This is your body telling you it's safe. It's okay to let go, and let the feeling of comfort grow. And as you continue to breathe, allow me to simply count down from 9. And with each number, imagine yourself sinking a little deeper into that feeling of comfort, of safety. And it's okay if you lose track of the count along the way. There isn't a test. No need to get it right. Just drift. Softly. 9. And with each exhale, feeling slightly heavier, sinking into the support beneath you. 8. A sense of release in your chest. A softening around your heart. 7. Allow that peace to spread through your arms, your hands. Let the fingers go loose and soft. 6. Now noticing the small of your back merging with your soft, comfortable bed. Almost like settling, seamlessly sinking into its shape. 5. Just a little deeper now, letting go of any last bits of resistance. Imagining a valve inside you gently releasing, allowing gravity to do its work. 4. And feel a soothing sensation with yourself being safely brought closer to the floor. Carried through sound, through image. 3. And all else feels very, very far away. And comfortably so. The worries of the day have quietly receded. 2. Safe. At peace. Gently sinking. 1. And with the final breath, simply let go. Know that your mind is accepting you at perfect ease. Your body accepting the spacious support everywhere around you. Feel completely present and safe, held and unburdened. Now, gently, very gently, allow the image of that person to come to mind. Not a focused stare, not a demanding search, just letting it appear, as naturally as a familiar song on the radio. Perhaps you see their face, a particular expression, maybe just a sense of their presence, a feeling in your chest. Now, there's no need to analyze the image, no need to judge it. Just observe it, as if looking at a photograph or a distant memory. In the corner of a soft, warmly lit room, maybe you recall a recent smile or a shared glance, a brief conversation. Allow these small moments to float into your awareness. Without striving, without expectation, you're choosing, consciously choosing, to hold this image gently, lightly, cradling it in your mind's eye, not clinging, not yearning, simply choosing to focus there. If the image shifts, if it changes, that's perfectly okay. Let it move. Let it breathe. Allow the image to speak to itself in ways you didn't previously appreciate. Remember, this isn't about making anything happen. It's simply about noticing, observing, and allowing. And as you hold that image, just notice the feeling in your body, any subtle sensations, any shift in your energy, a warming, a softening, a quiet stillness. Allow the feeling associated with this image to wash over you. Easy and natural, a gentle fondness, a comfortable warmth. It's okay to simply appreciate the pleasant feelings, the soft heart-opening sensations, without demanding anything more. Allowing yourself this moment, this space, this gentle contemplation. There's a quiet hush that comes with truly seeing someone. Not what you want them to be, but who they are. Zamir's jest. Breathe into that peaceful feeling, allowing it to fill you from the inside out, softening any edges of anxiety, easing any thoughts that might pull you away from this quiet presence. Let their essence, as you perceive it, simply be with you, a steady and peaceful company. This isn't about possession or control. It is instead an invitation, an open offering to connect. In the peaceful terrain of your mind, a place of safety and welcome. You are gifting yourself this quiet moment of peaceful reflection, this gentle tending to a feeling that already exists. Know that wherever you go, or don't go, from here is safe, natural, and your experience is perfect, precisely as it is. Imagine, if you will, a hallway, a quiet, softly lit hallway, perhaps in a home you know well, or a place you've dreamed of before. And at the end of that hallway is a softly opened door, leading to a room filled with gentle light. As you walk down that hallway, notice the details, the texture of the carpet under your feet, the scent of something comforting in the air. Perhaps a hint of vanilla, or warm wood. Laces, and as you approach that open door, you begin to see fragments of a shared scene. A moment you've experienced with this person. It might be a conversation, a laugh, a shared activity. Let the scene unfold naturally, like a favorite memory playing on repeat. It doesn't need to be a grand moment, just a simple, pleasant interaction. Allow the details to come alive. The way the light fell, the sound of their voice, the warmth of their smile. Notice how your heartbeat responds to the memory. Perhaps a gentle quickening, or a soothing slowing. Let the scene loop, gently repeating, like a favorite song, allowing you to revisit it again and again, each time noticing something new, something you hadn't appreciated before. You are the director of this scene, the curator of this memory, and you can replay it for as long as you like, allowing the feeling of connection to deepen, to become more vivid, more real, with each passing moment. A gentle, easy glide back into a moment you cherish. A quiet, gentle loop of a memory that feels right for you. And as the memory fades slightly, its edges beginning to soften, allow it to merge with the darkness around you. Like ink dissolving in water, feel a gentle blurring of the lines, between waking and dreaming, between reality and imagination. Allow the room to dim even further, colors growing muted, sounds growing distant. It's as if a soft cloak is being drawn over you, shielding you from the outside world, enveloping you in a sense of peace and protection. This is the threshold, the gentle border between your conscious mind and the vast landscape of your dreams. A time for letting go, for surrendering, for simply allowing. The night welcomes you, embraces you, cradles you in its quiet darkness. A subtle hush descends, a deep, profound stillness, as everything slows, softens, fades. Your pillow feels incredibly supportive, incredibly comfortable, as if it's perfectly molded to your head and neck. And with each breath, you sink a little deeper, a little closer, to the world of sleep, releasing any remaining tension, letting go of any lingering thoughts. And now, allow yourself to simply imagine, to simply intend, that tonight, as you sleep, you might meet this person again, within the landscapes of your dreams. Not as a demand, not as an expectation, but simply as a gentle possibility, an open invitation, released into the subconscious mind, like planting a seed, knowing that it may bloom, or it may not, and either outcome is perfectly all right. There's a certain effortless grace in this allowing, in simply sowing the intention, and trusting that the universe will respond, in its own way, in its own time. And it's not about forcing a dream, but creating the conditions, the inner climate, where a connection feels natural and welcome. It's like preparing fertile ground, knowing a bloom is possible when the time is right. You might find that you dream of them, that they appear in your dreamscape, offering a new perspective, a new understanding, a moment of shared joy. Or you might simply sleep soundly and wake feeling refreshed and subtly connected in a way that feels gentle and nurturing. Either way, you've honored your feelings and given them space to unfold. A soft and tender offering to yourself, to the night, and to the possibilities that lie within your heart. Know that even within your dreams, you are always safe, always protected. Imagine your dreamscape as a playful, gentle space, filled with soft colors and welcoming faces. Perhaps there are mirrors, reflecting back your best qualities, your kindness, your courage, your warmth. It's a landscape built of your own imagination, designed for comfort and exploration, a place where anything is possible, yet always within the boundaries of your own inner wisdom. And you are free to be yourself, to simply observe, or to interact as you choose. This is your dream playground, a safe and cherished haven. There are warm echoes of love here, and genuine connection, only the things that resonate with your truest self. Every corner is kind, every shadow offers a gentle invitation, and you are always surrounded by a circle of comfort, friends old and new, a quiet, supportive community of inner allies. You have within you a powerful, endlessly inventive source. Know that in the landscapes that form and reform within you, you are always loved, you are always capable, you are always whole. And now, allow yourself to simply melt, to release any remaining effort, letting gravity gently pull you deeper into the embrace of your bed. Feel yourself becoming still, quieter, more peaceful, like a tide receding, leaving behind a sense of calm and spaciousness. Your body is heavy, wonderfully heavy, supported and cradled, enveloped in a blanket of comfort. And with each breath, you drift a little further into the realm of sleep, knowing that you are safe, you are loved, and you are exactly where you need to be. Now, I'm going to count down from 3, and with each number, allow yourself to simply let go, to surrender completely to the peaceful darkness. 3. Feeling your eyelids grow heavy. 2. Letting your mind drift. 1. And now, simply sleep. Deep, restful, and peaceful sleep. Allow yourself to drift, effortlessly, into the quiet embrace of the night. You are safe, you are loved, and you are free to dream.